Good morning. It's Tuesday of Holy Week 2020. Most years on Tuesday of Holy Week, I gather with other clergy and our bishop at the cathedral for the renewing of our vows year after year. It's something I've always enjoyed and I look forward to it. But this year, we're in the midst of the 2020 pandemic. And we're under stay-at-home orders in order to try to slow down the spread of this virus. So I'm missing it. I'm here at home in the rectory, just as you are in your home. And you are probably missing church. I am. A couple of weeks ago, we tried an experiment of videotaping Bill and me leading a worship service and sharing that on Facebook. And it was better than nothing. But it wasn't church for me because it was Bill and me leading the service, but the congregation wasn't there. This past week, we tried using the Zoom platform, and it was better than nothing. It was much more dynamic for me because I could see the faces of other congregants and I could hear other people reading the scriptures, and there was music, and in so many ways it was better. Yet we found that that platform didn't work for everybody. It was very difficult for some people to manage. And so we have one which wasn't perfect and another which wasn't perfect. One which worked for some people and one which worked for others. And so I'm trying to sort out, what can we do here at Christ Church to help people stay safe, but stay connected and stay church? And I'm realizing we're going to have to do more than just one or the other. We're probably going to have to do both and more things. Now, even if we did not have the possibilities of connecting with one another by way of the internet, we can still grow spiritually. Think about Jesus. There he was during those 40 days of isolation in the wilderness. He fasted, he prayed, he meditated, and he grew spiritually. And those 40 days of isolation was for him one of the most powerful experiences of spiritual growth in his entire life. And we do know that many times some of us will go on pilgrimage, especially to a place where we can practice solitude, where we can be alone for a time being in order to meditate more in a more focused way. So solitude is not a prevention from spiritual growth. In fact, when I spent 2 years in Iraq teaching at the American University of Iraq, I was curious what would happen to me spiritually when I was separated from the church for all of that time. And the truth was, I grew spiritually. You can do it in solitude. You have to continue your spiritual practices, of course. And so early in the morning, about 4 o'clock, when I would be awakened by the local mosque as the mullah chanted Quran, I would get up, grab my Book of Common Prayer, grab my Bible, and I would do daily morning prayer. Because after all, the mullah was calling us to prayer, and I as a Christian would come in a Christian way to pray. And I meditated on Scripture during those 2 years. I fasted during those 2 years from time to time. I went on pilgrimages. I did a lot of reflection. I learned a lot more about meditating. And at the end of those 2 years, when I came back to the possibility of gathering with the church, it was with great joy. But I had grown spiritually during those 2 years. So I know it's possible. Yet even so, I'm missing the church right now, as you probably are too. So we're going to try something different. I'm going to continue to work with Zoom for those for whom it works, and we're going to get better and better at it. And if you'd like to connect with us that way, and you're having trouble, give me a call. I'll try and help you figure out how this thing works for your benefit and for ours, because we will benefit by you being part of it. Even if it seems odd for you, we will benefit if you're part of it. But at the same time, I will do an abbreviated service for each day that you can stream right from YouTube. It won't be live, but it will be less confusing than the Zoom approach. And there may be other ways we can do this as too. I'm going to try and give every one of you a phone call from time to time, see how you're doing, see how I can pray for you, see what you need. But don't wait for me to call you. If you need to talk with me, get on the phone. Call me. If I can't get back to you right away, leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But in these times, we are going to continue to be Christians. We're going to continue to be community. We're going to stay safe, but we're going to be together in any way that we can. We have possibilities, and the Lord is with us. So, hang in there. Let's do this. The Lord be with you.